Hey viewers, hey subscribers, welcome back to my channel, All Things Aquarian. Y'all, I just want to pop on here real quick and say happy Abundance Day, happy Jupiter Day. My goal is to go live Saturday morning, hopefully, because I got stuff I gotta do Saturday. So that's the plan. Hopefully Saturday morning I could go live with y'all. It's been a week, y'all. It's been a week. I still gotta look into my PO box, y'all. I really do. Listen, I gotta look into my PO box. I still gotta update my wish list and things. So I haven't done that yet because people were asking me this Sunday when I went live. But that's something that I gotta work on. I just wanted to go live. But I hope everybody is doing well, you guys. I'm good. I just been tired. It's been a busy week. I want to try to get some readings up for the New Year's, y'all, but we'll see. We'll see. Collective readings up for the New Year's. I don't know if my internet is, up. Let me know if you are hopping in here in the live stream and you're wanting a quick reading. Let me know. Drop a pink heart in the chat, y'all. Hey Leandra, welcome back, love. Hi, Shadow Swagger 12. Welcome to my channel, you guys. If you are new, please do me a huge favor. Thumbs up the channel, y'all. Thumbs up the channel and subscribe if you are new, okay? I couldn't see the person, the very first person. Hey, to whoever said hi. Just so y'all are aware, All Things Aquarian at the top of this channel. This is a tarot channel. Baby, I read tarot cards. So if you're offended by that, I really can't help you. I cannot. So where are you from? WW fan 2419, where are you from? Thank you, Leandra. You can go ahead and drop your question, love. Hey, Aisha, love. How you doing? I was up here and I was like, shit, let me go on ahead and go live. Because I was up here doing a personal reading for someone. I was like, let me go on and go live. So, I said, let me go on and knock that away. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Messages from a soulmate. How about, instead of messages from your soulmate, what spirit wants you to know about your soulmate? Ooh, girl, yes. Relax. Run you some bath water and get you a snack. Get you something to eat. dinner and rest. And rest. Is it cold down there, Aisha? Leandra, is that all right with you? Instead of messages from your soulmate, because yeah, what you need to know about your soulmate. I feel like it's my responsibility as a tarot reader. I don't know what this message is that keep popping up for random people that pop in the live stream. Or it says said hi. That is not grammatically correct. That is grammatically incorrect. Oh, it is cold down there. Oh, it must be cold in Mississippi too. Cause y'all close. Y'all ain't like Mississippi right across the, I think Biloxi's like an hour from New Orleans. What was I finna say? It said hi. And that's, I don't know where y'all watching from. Bear Edits. Hey. Hey. Hey now. Oh, listen, y'all got 70-degree weather. I wish, baby. It's been 20s and 30s here. We just got up to what, 40 something, 50 today. Yeah. Donations are a priority. I'll get to free readings as I get to them. Spirit, what does Leandra need to know? Aisha, Leandra is the first person on my list. If you're wanting a free reading, you need to drop a heart in the comments. But if you're wanting to get, because my list be piling up, y'all, it really do. So if you're wanting to get on the list and get in there quickly, send a donation, Cash App, PayPal, whatever. Super Chat is enabled on my channel. So if you want to send it through Super Chat, you can. Hey, Alana. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody, wherever you're viewing from. Hey, now. Yeah, it's cold here in Missouri. It actually rained today. It was raining cats and dogs. Five of Wands, because I asked Spirit what you need to know about your soulmate, your person, Leandra. Five of Wands. This is not a competition. You don't got to run because it's not a race. There's no rush to get to the finish line. There's no rush to claim anything with this person. There's no rush to get to the end goal. Take your time. And it doesn't need to be a struggle. Spirit says just be mindful of not having to constantly go back and forth with someone. Somebody who you constantly have to struggle with, to express yourself, to be heard, to be seen, to be acknowledged is not worth your time and energy. Spirit's just reminding you, this is not a competition. It bet not be. It bet not be. Like, you should be the only person in his energy and vice versa. So, you know what I'm saying? If you're claiming this person and they're claiming you, there should be no doubt about it. You should know without a shadow of a doubt that that's your person and vice versa. They should know that you're their person. There shouldn't be no... And even this even applies with in-laws. In-laws. Because one thing about it, and two things for sure, yes, consistency matters. So as you're dating, right? And here's the thing about dating. Relationships have to go through stages. Just like we go through stages in life. You're born, you're an infant, you're a toddler, you're a preteen. You go through stages. Relationships go through stages. So when you go from dating to, okay, now we've established that we are boyfriend and girlfriend, right? So now we're in a relationship. Then y'all in a relationship for a hot minute. And then this person proposes. He says, I want to be with you for the rest of my life. I want to do life with you. Yes, girl, in-laws. So now you're engaged. This takes it up a level. Then next thing you know, you're married. Okay, you up here, okay? It goes in stages. Relationship goes in stages. And I feel like a lot of times when people are in the dating phase of a relationship, people get so quick to rush through things. Take your time. Okay, you remember that old song? Baby, we can do this. Take your time. Do it right. Yeah, take your time. Don't rush. There's no rush. I don't care if you're 25 or 45. There is no rush to find the one. There's no rush. allow people, and this is something that I've learned myself, allow people the opportunity to show you what they would rather do. Do they wake up and choose you every day? Or would they rather be doing something else? Right? Hey, vet. What would they rather be doing? What would they rather be doing? And this is the thing. Cat's out of the bag. Relationships are not easy. They are not easy. Every day it takes work consistently. It takes work every day. Because two things can be true. And y'all tell me if I'm lying. I had to block that person because it's nonsense and foolishness. But y'all tell me if I'm lying. It takes work. Two things can be true, right? You can love the hell out of somebody, but they can also get on every last nerve that you have. Case in point, if you're a mom, you know what I'm talking about. Your children that you've birthed and raised, you love them dearly, but they also get on your mother nerves at the same time. You love them and you would die for them kids, but at the same time, they will push you. They will push you. And it's no different in a relationship with a person. Like, you love that person, you would do anything for that person, but at the same time, some of the things that they do is like, you just want to, like, why did you do that? Why did you say that? Why you got to say it like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you talking to me crazy? Don't do it. Like, relationships take work. They will test your patience. People always talk about healing. Baby, healing is done in a relationship with somebody else. It's easy to heal when you're single and you're by yourself, because who's bothering you? You ain't got to worry. You don't have to consider nobody else, because it's just you, yourself, and you. See what I'm saying? Relationships test us. They really do. They test us to see what are we capable of handling. That's the reality of it. And nobody is perfect, male or female. Hey to all the new people hopping into the live stream. Y'all, please make sure you thumbs up the live stream, subscribe to the channel and whatnot. What else does she need to know about her soulmate? The person is definitely going to be attracted to you. They're going to see you as their person, Leandra. Also, this person, let me think about it. Hold on. Let me think about it. With this Queen of Wands, this person could definitely be a fire sign, because I got fire here on the board. But this person is not going to put you in a compromised position. If they're truly your soulmate, or the person, me personally as a tarot reader, I don't like to use labels like that. Let me explain why. And for everybody who's new to my channel, I do not like to use the terms unless it's warranted. Twin flames or soulmates or karmics. There's a time and a place for that. Every single reading is not. Either y'all are going to be together or you're not. And most of the time, long-term relationships, there is some type of a contract, whether it is a soulmate contract, a karmic soulmate contract, a twin flame contract. It really don't matter, because every one of those contracts happen for a reason. The divine puts people together for a reason. Hell, that's the same thing with being born into a family. All of those souls in a family, the mother, the father, the children, all of those souls came in with a purpose. There was a purpose for y'all to be put in that family. I'm not even going to go as far as to say that we chose it, because honestly, sometimes I don't think we do. I don't think we always choose it. Sometimes I think it's chosen for us. However, there's a reason for it. There's a reason for the souls that you interact with. If you've ever, like, I don't know if y'all have ever experienced, like, if you have a best friend, right? Or somebody that you just, you immediately click with that person. Like, I can't explain it. It's hard to put it into words, but you know, and they know that y'all connect. Like, it's an unspoken thing. You know what I mean? Like, you just automatically, like, you talk to this person, you see this person, y'all hang out or whatever. You feel at home, you feel at ease, you feel comfortable. It's kind of like talking to your grandparents. Like, you feel like this person is very knowledgeable, this person is cool. Like, it just, you vibing. Like, y'all, you know what I mean? Like, it's an unspoken thing. Same thing with soulmate energy. Soulmate energy is very calming. It's very relaxed. You're not nervous and antsy and all of that. That person, it feels like you've known that person your whole life. It feels like you've known the person your whole life. Death. So about your soulmate, thing you need to know about your soulmate, Leandra, your soulmate may be going through some things. They may have some things that they're trying to work out in their lives and that they're trying to improve, or that they need to improve, things that they need to let go of, bad habits, patterns of behavior, thought processes, and things that they were raised thinking that definitely need to be changed. You know, sometimes I've noticed on social media where there's people who think, a lot of men specifically, they watch these old podcasters. I'm sick of these podcasters, these men who are not married, but they're on the internet giving all these men, single men, advice about how they should be in their relationships with women and that they're the prize and all this stuff. I'm tired of seeing it. Anywho, a lot of them believe in this whole 50-50 nonsense. And the gag is, there is no such thing as 50-50 in a relationship. It's, we help each other build together as a team. So if you may not have it and I have it, I'm gonna take care of it. You know what I mean? Like, we work together, and when I don't, you do. Like, we're working together. It's not a 50-50 thing. But this person may be needing to undergo some changes. Also, death, because it's Scorpio energy and tarot is about rebirth. So when I think of rebirth and its transformation, it's like making changes for the better, shedding old skin, letting go of things that no longer serve them. This is something that this person may be going through, or you may go through dealing with or being in a relationship with this person. Learning to set better boundaries and learning to walk away from situations as soon as you see that it's not in your best interest. The person doesn't have your best interest at heart. And that may be a boundary that your person, your soulmate, is learning. Or they just could be a Scorpio. Good luck with that one. And no shade to my Scorpios, because I love me some Scorpios. But Scorpios are very intense people. Scorpio energy is very strong. My moon is in Scorpio. So, I know. And I have quite a few Scorpios around me. So, just know, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, we also have the Five of Cups. This person also may regret some things from their past. So, with death being next to the Five of Cups, this could be like, you know what I'm saying? This could be a past situation that this person may be still healing from when they meet you. So just be mindful of that. Because people, the thing about it is, if you're over the age of 35, you've probably been in relationships before and they have not been the best. So you've experienced what I call relationship trauma. And what relationship trauma does to you is it leaves scars. And so sometimes going into a new relationship, you carry those scars over, and those are the things y'all got to work out as a couple. Y'all got to work out, because maybe old boy, that's your soulmate, he might have been cheated on in his last relationship, and maybe you in your last relationship, maybe you might have been ghosted by somebody. You see what I'm talking about? So now y'all get together and y'all both are still carrying trauma from your past relationship. See what I'm saying? And so now y'all have to work that out. You can't bring old trauma into new territory. This person would never ghost you, just like you would never cheat on this person, but y'all are together. So how are y'all going to make that work? See what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Relationships take work. It's not this fairy tale passenger princess, Oh, he's bringing me flowers and chocolates every day and telling me how beautiful I am. That's not real life. Social media has people thinking of relationships in very unrealistic ways. Sometimes the extent of that relationship will be he gets off of work, he comes in the house, he takes his shoes off, and he sits in front of that TV. He might smoke a blunt, he might drink a beer, and he's watching the game. And you're in there on your computer taking care of something, paying a bill, writing out a grocery list, getting clothes ready for the next day. That's the reality of it. People, I don't know what people be thinking. So I see all these think pieces like, oh, you know, relationships got to. No. It takes work. It takes effort. Just know that. I have the moon here on the bottom of the deck, and the moon is indicative of shadow work. Like I said, shadow work is about deep healing that needs to take place. There are some things that this person may not be ready, so just be prepared for that, and that is okay. And this is why when you're first dating someone, it's important to have deep conversations and understand somebody else's boundaries. Hey Tasha, how are you, love? To understand somebody else's boundaries, because this person, whatever they have like in their past to work out, they may not be ready to completely open up about all of the things that they experienced. Even in their childhood, people who are adults, like I said, 35 and older, they carry so many different things, especially people who have not been to therapy, especially people who have not had any type of counseling. So they carry so much emotional baggage. When they go into a situation, sometimes they're not fully equipped to show up. So that's something to consider as well. How much inner work has this person done? What does their accountability look like? When I say accountability, can you have a conversation with that person, said soulmate, right? The soulmate, this person that you really want to be with so bad. Said soulmate, can you have a conversation with this person, right? And point something out to them that bothered you or made you feel very uneasy or uncomfortable in the most loving and kind way, like, hey, it really bothered me when you said this and such. You know what I mean? Like, it made me feel some type of way. It made me feel uncomfortable, and I really don't like it. The way that you spoke to me earlier was very uncalled for. Like, just flat out. Without this person becoming so defensive. Well, all I said wasn't. How about, I'm sorry, love, I didn't mean it that way. I was just trying to tell you XYZ. You see what I'm saying? See how easy that was? I'm sorry, love. What I meant to say was, what I was trying to say was XYZ. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Didn't mean to say it like that. When you have somebody who's willing to apologize for making you uncomfortable, it shows emotional intelligence. It shows that they're aware of their behavior. They're aware of their tone. You want to find that out. Because a lot of people don't do the inner work, and then they get into a relationship and expect you to do the work for them. No, baby, that's not my job. That's not my job, and I'm not going to do emotional labor for you. So just, Spirit says, be mindful of that. Be mindful of that. But I feel like whoever this person is in your energy, they may have some regrets about their past situation. An ex-person they dealt with, there was a lot of confusion. There was a lot of drama. And this person may have some reservations going forward with you. They may have some things, Leandra, that they are scared or have a fear of, you know, going forward. But that's where communication comes in. So you're going to have to talk with your person and kind of dig a little bit deeper to find out, what are those insecurities? What are those fears? Where are they coming from? And how can y'all work through them? Okay. All right, y'all. Who was my next person, y'all? Let me see. Who was my next person? I can't see, y'all. My light in here is a little dim. Who was the next person on my list, y'all? Who was the next person on my list for reading? Leandra already sent her donation in. Who's the next person, y'all? I don't even know. But yeah, y'all know, if you've been with me for a while, y'all been following me for a while, I don't like to use titles. I know, because when I first started reading tarot, you're welcome, Leandra. I'll tell y'all why I don't like using titles unless it's called for. If I read the energy of your situation, let's say you book a reading with me, right? And you book a reading about you and your person, right? And the energy gives me and it shows me soulmate energy, then I may mention that this person could potentially be a soulmate or a twin flame or whatever, or karmic, whatever. But I have seen so many tarot readers get on these apps on social media, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and they be lying to people. They be lying to people using these titles. This person is not a twin flame. This is just your baby daddy. Let that ninja go. Okay? He has no good intentions. Twin flame, soulmate, karmic. I don't give a damn. He don't have no good intentions. So why are we calling him? Why are we giving him a title that he hasn't even earned? Why? Or calling another woman a karmic and making her out to be the villain in a story that she doesn't even know she's a part of. He knows that he knows that he's dealing with you and dealing with her. How is she the karmic? If anybody, it would be him. I don't even like to use the term divine masculine anymore because I just say your person. Because imagine, I've been in that situation before. Imagine somebody getting a reading about their husband who's dealing with me, and I don't even know that this man is married, but she's getting a reading from some tarot reader online, and they're calling me a karmic. What the hell? You see what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? See it. So it makes people, it puts people in a position like, how are you calling me a karmic? I don't know nothing about what y'all got going on, but he does. If anybody's a karmic, it's him. He's the problem. But you see what I'm saying? A lot of tarot readers, and you really do have to be careful with who you choose to have as a tarot reader for you, because that person is dealing with very sensitive information. They're dealing with your personal life, and a lot of these people are out here just messy. A lot of tarot readers are messy people. They like to be involved in drama. They like the attention. They like the attention from having people watch them and come to them and ask them, baby, I'm just a conduit. I'm a medium for spirit. That's it. That's all. I relay the message that'll relate to me. I'm not here for likes and views. That's not what I'm here for. So I do well to not label something to be something that it's not. That person is not your twin flame. That person is not finna call you back. That person may not be getting karma. He may live his life happily ever after with the person that he chose to be with over you. That is a reality. That is a harsh truth that a lot of people don't like to accept. Well, when is he going to get his karma? He's not. He's not when God says it. When God says so and God sees fit for him to get karma, then he'll get it. That could be 20 years from now. Sometimes retribution is not immediate. People like to see immediate results when they've been wronged. Oh, I hope his hair falls out, he gains weight, and the damn dog dies. That's not how karma always works. And the thing with karma actually means balance. The scales are balanced. And sometimes the way karma works out, where this person left you for someone else, Spirit will bring in a better person for you. And now 3 or 4 years later, you're happily married to someone who treats you so much better. You never saw it coming, and you don't have to want for anything. Where this person didn't treat you the way that they should have when they had you, and now that you're happy and they see that you're happy, now they regret it. See how sometimes karma works in your favor, and it has nothing to do with somebody else suffering. It's just that you're in a better position. You've opened the door for blessings to come in because you let go of things that weren't working. That's what people tend to, they fail to realize that. But a lot of tarot readers online, number one, do not know tarot. They don't know the cards. Let's start there. 3 of Cups will never mean, 3 of Cups will never mean, oh, he's coming back for you. Absolutely not. If anything, 3 of Cups will mean a date night, a night on the town, a good time, but not a long time, happy times, like, but a lot of tarot readers don't actually study the tarot itself. They don't study the cards. Let's start there. Then on top of that, a lot of them will ask you so many questions about your questions. Why? Because they want to be messy. They want to be nosy. They want to be in your business. My job as a tarot reader is to relay messages from spirit about the questions you're asking me, not to be all trying to figure out what you got going on. That's not my job. I don't need to know the whole life story. If you choose to share that with me, that is your business. That's totally confidential. But my job is to help you along the way. That is it. That is all. So just a word of advice. Be mindful of the people that you choose to listen to as readers, because not everybody has the gift, babes. Okay. Folks be messy. And then you have the ones who are also just looking for some quick money. They're looking for cash. Like, are you that hard up? Go find a job. If you're that hard up for cash, go work. Go get you a little part-time side gig or something. And just be lying. I'm right about what, Yvette? Yeah, a lot of people, both tarot readers and people who come to them, a lot of people like drama. They like to be the center of attention. They like to go back and have a story to tell. Yeah, I was with this guy, whoop de woo, and then this didn't work out, and then this other guy was hitting me up, and now they're gonna run off to their friend girls and tell them about this dude that they really don't like, but he likes them, and it's something to talk about. It's just something to talk about. It's just, you could be doing better things with your time. And I've watched it. I've literally watched it. Like on YouTube, I'll see these readers uploading and doing live streams, and they're talking about, let's tap into the DM and see what he's thinking this week. Mind you, the DM was thinking the same shit he was last week. He's thinking this week as the week before and the week before that. He's been thinking the same thing for the past 30 days. But people are tuning into this nonsense, expecting to hear something that's never going to be said. That's never going to be heard. Yes. I swear, because what do you need to know? What do you need to know all of that person's personal? Oh, how many kids do y'all have together? For what? When did y'all get married? Where do y'all live? What do you need to know all of that for? How many times did y'all break up and get back together? Like, what do they need to know all of that for? When you really think about it, baby, I'm just shuffling cards. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people, and I feel like that's because of TV and entertainment and media. A lot of people, I mean, it's the same reason that soap operas are still a thing, you know. But remember back in the day when they used to have all the talk shows like Ricky Lake and Montel Williams and Maury, all these, you know, talk shows, and, you know, which I don't even think they have talk shows no more like they used to. But y'all remember the drama of people wanting to know who is the father? Who's the father? She don't know. She done had this man tested and that man tested. They couldn't figure out who the father of this child is. But people, listen, do you know, Maury had buku followers. He had millions of people watching his show. Maury was that man, okay? He was that guy. But because people lived for the drama, and then you see this woman running off the stage crying and boo-hooing because she don't know who the father of her child is. And she done slept with 3, 4, 5 different men. But she don't know who the father is. People live for the messiness. And then the man is over there. He's all happy because he didn't want to be the father of a child anyway. He was just out here raw dogging. Yes, with Victor. Yes, As the World Turns with Victor. My auntie used to watch that show. Yes, all the, see what I'm saying? All the messiness. It's like society has groomed people to, like this show called The Sopranos, and all these reality TV shows like the Chrisleys, and all these different things. Like it grooms people. Yeah, it grooms people to be ready for drama. Empire with Cookie and Lucius. It grooms people to be messy. It grooms people to, oh, I wonder what's going on. Now what's going to happen? I got to tune into every episode. I got to watch the whole show. It grooms people to want to see that. The Bad Girls Club, the baddies. These girls on here fighting. Remember the TV show Flavor Flav? And New York was on there and she was showing her whole ass. I mean, fighting these girls, causing all kind of contention in the house. They all in here competing for this man's love. Just nonsense. Just nonsense. And so people carry that same energy. A lot of people carry that same energy over to tarot. And it's foolishness. Because the whole point and purpose of tarot is for guidance. It's for spiritual guidance. Not messiness, spiritual guidance. But people come watching these long collective readings to see what kind of drama is going on between the DM and his karmic. Is he going to leave the karmic, whoever the karmic is? That could be anybody. Is he going to leave the karmic, who is probably his wife? Oh, he's unhappy with the karmic, and him and the karmic are fighting. And then he found out that the karmic is pregnant. And he's going to be reaching out to you soon. But he's not ready yet in the 3D. But in the 5D, he's still healing. What kind of foolery? What kind of foolery? And that's when I knew. You know, when they say, and that's when, at that moment, at that exact moment, that's when I knew a lot of tarot readers are full of shit. A lot of them. Like a lot of them. I mean, just making up shit out of nowhere. Because how do you know what this woman is doing in her house at 9 o'clock at night? You don't. You don't. And not only, it would be one thing if it was like once every so often, but this is consistently. Hey, Polly, like this is consistently. I've seen tarot readers, I mean, they doing 30-minute readings, 45-minute readings on this nonsense. What's going on between the divine masculine and his karmic? Yes, I sure am, Polly. Yes. Yeah, I have. Yes, you can send a donation through PayPal. Like, and that is why I don't like to use labels. I don't like to use labels because of the nonsense that so many other tarot readers have put out there. And so you have people who are obsessed with other people. I've had people come to me and book with me who are completely obsessed about a man who didn't even know that they existed. All because they've been watching readings on YouTube that said that man will be reaching out to them. Girl. Hold on. Okay. Let me see. Hey, Jashawn Watson. Welcome to my channel, you guys. If you're new, please thumbs up the live stream and please subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button if you are not already subscribed, and then please turn on your notifications. But you guys, it be the nonsense for me because I'm like, why are these people saying it? Telling these people this, telling these women this specifically, because you know how I don't know if y'all have ever seen, you know how they have those psychic mediums, right? And the ones that talk to the dead, the psychic mediums, and you can tell that some of them are really on nonsense, just nonsense. And a lot of times they prey on people in their most vulnerable moment, and you have to be careful of that. You have to use discernment and you have to use discretion, because there are people who will prey on you in your most vulnerable moment. They know that you're down. They know that you're depressed. They know that you're just searching for answers. Baby, you can save yourself. God is not going to do it for you. You have to save yourself. And when you say save, what do you mean by save? What does that mean? But like I was saying, people prey on your vulnerability. They prey on you being ignorant and being naive and very impressionable or very young. They know that, she's never going to second guess. She's not going to question this. How do I know? How do I know that your father that died 30 years ago, what he's doing on the other side? I don't. You know? But they prey on people. A lot of them prey on people. Not saying that there aren't legitimate, like real psychic mediums. There are a few. But they're just like tarot readers, they're far few in between. Very far few in between. So you have to be very careful. And anytime I hear of someone saying that they were attacked, working with spiritual things, that already tells me everything I need to know. Because if you were doing the Father's work and the Father's will, why would you be being attacked? To each their own. But in my experience, if you're connected to spirit, the divine, God, source, right? And you are doing his work and you are there for the people and helping the people, why are you being attacked? Let's start using critical thinking. Let's start doing that. Also, critical thinking, right? If you're divine masculine, follow me. If your divine masculine is laid up with a karmic, why are you coming to a tarot reader and asking a tarot reader? I haven't heard from Jonathan. Is he going to reach out to me? I know he's with so-and-so. I haven't heard from him in over a month or two. Do you see him reaching out to me? No. That's my answer. No. To get you to stop doing the work? JJ? But here's the thing. I get what you're saying. But if that was the case, wouldn't he be the one protecting you? Wouldn't God be doing, wouldn't he be doing the protecting? Him and his angels? Last I checked, the angels had a responsibility. Yeah. And then God himself he's head honcho. So why would he be letting the demons interfere if you're one of his? See what I'm saying? Make it make sense. Is all I'm saying. Anytime they say something like, oh, I was attacked and I had to throw all my cards out, and maybe this is not your calling. Maybe that was a sign that this is not your calling. And sometimes people be making them stories up too. A lot of people will do anything to get views. And they'll blame it on tarot. Well, when I started reading the cards. I started reading the cards and then all of this stuff started happening. Is that not a sign? Maybe you should leave the cards alone. Maybe the cards are not for you. And that's the thing. People think that because something is trending, that it's okay for them to be involved in. Just because everybody has a Stanley Cup doesn't mean that I'm buying one. See what I'm saying? Just because everybody is buying a 2025 Dorado or Durango doesn't mean I'm going to go buy one. I might want a Toyota Corolla. But you know what I mean? That to each his own. To each his own. Let me see, Polly. No. No, it didn't go through yet. Hang on. No. You can go ahead and drop your question. You can go ahead and drop your question, Polly. I got it. Okay. Thank you, Priscilla. Should you give Sebastian another chance? Spirit, should Priscilla give Sebastian another chance? Depends on the nature of his offenses. Priscilla, let's start there. Because like I was explaining earlier in the live stream, relationships do take work. They take a lot of effort on both parties' ends. But there are some things that are non-forgivable, okay? That's just like in society, right? We have laws that we have to abide by, right? So for example, if I run a red light, I don't kill anyone, I don't have an accident. An officer may pull me over and give me a ticket, right? And now I got to go to court. I got to pay court fees and I have to pay a ticket. If I don't pay the ticket, then I'm going to get a warrant. Okay? Depends on the nature of the offense. Now, if I get into a fight with somebody, right, and I unalive them, now I'm going to jail. Okay? Now I'm going to jail because of the nature of the crime. Does that make sense? So it depends. Was Sebastian just a little bit rough? Has he been a little bit distant? Has he not really been putting a lot of effort into the relationship? You see what I'm saying? Like, can y'all work it out? Can y'all have a conversation? Can y'all talk about it? High protective energy. See, and that needs to be a conversation. That definitely needs to be a conversation. Like, how can we make this work? What, you know what I've learned? It helps, like, if you put it in a question form to him, so he doesn't feel like you're telling him what to do. It's more like, so, hey, babe, I was thinking, because, you know, things have been a little bit stressful here lately. I was wondering if maybe we could have a conversation about both of us putting things in, you know what I mean? Putting a little bit more effort in, or planning our date nights, or, you know, going on trips or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yes, protective energy. Yes, I am. Donations are priority. So you can send a donation to be priority on my list. Also, you guys, if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up, hit that thumbs up. But back to you, Priscilla. Sometimes you have to put it in a question form to where it's kind of like putting the ball in their court for them to take some initiative. And sometimes you have to give things time, like give people time to work on things. Like if you've addressed some things that were concerning to you, sometimes you have to give them a little bit of time and give them an opportunity to work on the said flaw, if that makes sense. Like you said, you feel like he wants to try, but you're not sure if it's effort or habit. So watch and see. Watch and see. Should Priscilla give Sebastian another chance? I'm getting yes, and the reason I'm saying yes is because these are the cards that came out. The Six of Swords is about moving forward into a more peaceful energy, right? Also the Star card is here, and this is about healing. Yeah, This is about healing and being optimistic and staying positive in the situation, right? Also, there's love here. Knight of Cups, you both have love for each other. You both do have affection and feelings for one another romantically. So if you both have that, Four of Swords. It may be time to take a step back from having such deep conversations all of the time. Like, just have fun. You know what I mean? Like, just enjoy the relationship. Like, y'all need to maybe go out more, spend more time together, do fun things together and activities as a couple, and not be so like, oh, the relationship. Have fun together. One thing, if you can be friends with your person before you become partners and y'all have a good friendship, I feel like you can build a friendship. Yeah, if you can build a friendship, then you can build a relationship. And the reason I say that is because if you actually like someone as a person, then you can develop love for that person because you actually like them as a person. Because what you don't want to do is have somebody just tolerating you. You know what I mean? Like, I like my significant other. He likes me. He likes me as a person. You see what I'm saying? So it's easy for us to, when we have challenges, for us to navigate through those challenges, talk about it, have a plan of action to resolve it because we like each other as people. But we also have to make space for the things that we both enjoy. Yeah. And that takes time. Because like I was saying earlier, people, when you have two adults coming together, especially over the age of 30, 35, a lot of times people are bringing in traumas from past experiences, and you have to learn to let that go. This person that you're with right now is not the person that you were with a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. They're totally different people, so you cannot put them in the same category. So you literally have to retrain your mind to think in a positive way about this person. This person, whoever this person is, this person actually likes me as a person. This person actually wants to see me happy. He loves me. He cares about me, right? He wants to be in this relationship, right? So you can't allow your past experiences to create fresh insecurities. Well, what if this? What if he doesn't like my size? What if he doesn't like the way I comb my hair? What if he don't like the way I cook? What if an elephant turned purple tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock? You have to go on what's here and now. Here and now. Not focus on what coulda, woulda, shoulda, woulda been. We all have soulmates, Michael. That's an easy question. Everybody has a soulmate. Everybody has a soulmate. And it's not, people think that soulmates are just romantic, but they're not. Yes, overthinking can really ruin good relationships. You have to learn not to overthink situations. So I totally understand. Everybody has a soulmate, Michael. You're welcome, Priscilla. I hope you and your person can work through things, like, you know, over time. And it's good too to take a step back sometimes, like take a break from dating, because sometimes dating can be exhausting. Take a little, you know, yeah. Just enjoy your time together. Time is so short on this earth. Nothing is guaranteed. So just like enjoy your time with your person. Build memories with your person. Take pictures. Go on walks in the park. Go to a museum. This type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, go out to eat. Go to a movie. Travel. Go on a trip. Go into nature. Spend time together. Like, because you're going to look back one day and you're going to regret it if you don't enjoy the time. You're so focused on the relationship. Have a good time. Enjoy that's why I say you have to like the person. Enjoy being around the person. Like laughing, having a good time, singing music, you know, playing music. Like, we're on this earth for a short period of time, because we think most people live to be like 70 years old. If you're blessed, you may get to see 70, maybe 80 years old. But before that time, baby, you got to live it up. You better live it up. Enjoy it so your family can look back and say, she lived. She lived and she enjoyed it. She had a good time. A time was had during them 70 years. A time was had. And we got the pictures to prove it. And I remember when. That's great. His energy is calming. That's great. That's really great. If he can bring you peace and calming, that is beautiful. That is a beautiful start. You want somebody that brings you peace in your life. You don't want somebody who causes problems and always mad about something, always complaining about something. You want somebody who is going to bring peace and calm to a situation. I'm in the middle of a reading, so if y'all are asking about readings and you're new to my channel, please subscribe. That's the first thing. Also, please thumbs up the live stream, and if you're interested in a reading, you can send a donation via Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat. Right, peace, not chaos. Yep, peace, not problems. Peace and not problems. That's what you want, peace, not problems. So I'm gonna hop off of here, y'all, because I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. But thank y'all so much for hopping in, you guys. And I do plan on going live Saturday. So I'll have to post and let y'all know what time. I'll be live streaming. But sending y'all my loves. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I get ready to go live. You know you can hop in here. And until next time, love y'all.